guys, it's Miss Southern Belle with another whipping chat, and it's hashtag diamond painting and us more or something like that, but it's going to be in the title, and it's hosted by Connecting Lives and Interest 2020. Everything will be on the title, so come join us. Anybody can do this. It's an open collab, so let's get started. And this is the third time I've done this. I'm afraid I'm going to touch the wrong button. And I'm working on the fairies. So let's get started. I was watching a couple videos, lives really. So I'm working on the fairies. So this is what I'm on to. Because this must be time for doing the fairies. You have to turn in your homework. That's what I feel like it is sometimes. Turn in your homework, Ethel. And I use this as holding it back because these cards are heavy duty. And I'm going to do number 3. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a good day. I had a good time going shopping. I almost bought that pocketbook. It took a lot for me not to. And you know, guys, I really wanted that pocketbook. But I didn't get it. I held back. I mean, sometimes you don't need all that stuff. It just gets in your way. And sometimes it's hard to let go of stuff, too. So then you have a crowded situation. I've got a couple things I'm going to give away at a nursing home. We're going to take it tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So that's what my plans are. Going to a nursing home, taking those table topplers so I can get rid of some of them so there can be more room, for more table topplers. Which I got more of them sitting over there to do. Yes, I got rid of a lot of the cars because I've been giving them away, so for, different people. So it's fun to make stuff and send it to people. I got one person I got to send something to. I have to think about it. Sometimes I have to think about it. It takes me a while because I have to think about it. So how's everybody doing today? Is everybody having a good day and all? Everybody's enjoying the 1 minute's cold, 1 minute's hot situation? Can't believe today's Taco Tuesday, but happy Taco Tuesday. Anybody go out and get them a taco? I had my salad today. It was like a bourbon salad. Well, it's kind of like a smoked salad. It was very, very tasty. So I enjoyed that. And this morning I actually had oatmeal. So I had oatmeal this morning with some toast. Wow, that's the end of these threes, huh? Well, not really. Here's some right here. I was like, wow, these are the end of these threes. So Jack should be getting his package tomorrow. I mailed it out, so he should get it. It's even moving for a change. Usually his doesn't move that quick. So that's cool. I hope everything, that picture that I rolled up, I hope it comes unrolled okay. So, Jack, if you're watching, you need to unroll that picture up immediately, the diamond paint, so it don't stay rolled too long. I don't know if they'll pop off or not. I've never done that before. You'll be my first experiment, Jack. So, I hope you like everything you get, and sending you cool vibes and many blessings and happiness along your way. I've known Jack for a long, long time. We're Facebook friends. He's a cool dude. Got a good heart. I think even Jack's got a little bit of a playlist on my channel. I have a few people that's got a playlist on my channel to help them out. If you guys want to check them out. To help out some people make my own playlist. Sometimes I like to make my own playlist. That's what we do. That's what we can do too. Make our own playlist for people. You know. I'm just going to do this a little while. I just feel like, you know, I probably need to make a small WIPCHAT video to say hello to everybody and hope everybody's doing okay. Okay. I have watched so many videos. I watched Craft Enthusiast, where she got something from Amazon and Michael's. That was really a nice video. And I watched Sherry, I think, last night. She did a Temu haul. And I watched Sherry's Journey, which she did a Temu haul. And I really like the stuff she had. If you don't have Sherry's Journey, you need to check her out. I'm going to put her link down in my description. And all the people I mentioned, because some of those channels have some really, but Sherry's Journal, I really like that first one she had, of the Flintstones that she got, where they're baking Fred and Wilma. That one was really cool. A lot of the ones she picks out are really, you know, very cheerful and, you know, just kind of little ones. She's really got some cool ones. And then, I don't remember everybody I watched. I watched, Linda, for a fact, I always watch her in the morning. She was doing her WIPCHAT. So it's Linda and Bella. So everybody I put in my I haven't watched Dan in a while. I gotta get busy and watch Dan. Maybe I did, I don't remember. But I'll put his name in there anyway. And Scott Go, This Life of Mine, you know, I always cheer him on everything because he's a real dear friend of mine. We're very close. So, let's see who else. Oh, I went to the British store, and she was really nice. She said, before I went, I called her, though. I called first because, you know, I said, and she said, yeah, that's fine. So she said, as long as you don't put me in the picture, I don't want to scare anybody. She's so funny. And they have a website too that you can buy from. So if you're interested in buying anything from Queen's Pantry, it's called queenspantry.com. You should check her out. It's very cool stuff there. I mean, all kinds of groovy stuff. Oh, it's not just candy and stuff, it's just other stuff too. So I had a little bit of everything there. A lot of kids clothes, you know, like for babies and stuff. So this one right here is number 4. I need a little bit more of this stuff. Wax on, wax off. I've been watching this movie called Missing You. Kind of got into it a little bit, but not too much. It's kind of a weird movie. It's about a police officer and everything. So I've been watching that a little bit. So, let's see. I watched Lazy Retired Granny. She got something she was doing a review of. One of those air pens, you know, you can use air instead of wax or anything. she was showing hers, and it was from a different company. I found that to be very interesting. So, but it didn't come from Temu or Amazon. It came from somewhere else, and it looked quite unique. So I don't know. You get quite a bit of different tools. If that one don't work, you're gonna get something that works. So I thought that was pretty cool. And she was demonstrating how to put it together. She read the instructions and everything. So if you don't like to read instructions, go watch her. I think that's a good thing. If you can watch somebody read the instructions to walk you through it, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Craft enthusiast, she does pretty good on fall. She very thorough. You know, she shows the beads and everything, the crystals or whatever you want to call these. Just everybody's got their special little gifts and talents. And T, she was working, so she wanted to see the store, and she said she'd pop on around lunchtime. So it was good seeing T. Diamonds with T. Thanks for coming, Diamonds with T. Awesome. I noticed Laura Jones also put out a video, and I watched that, where she did a Temu haul. She was kind of very disappointed in them. She said she probably won't buy anything from them because lately their stuff hasn't been coming out very good. So I think Laura Jones probably should watch Sherry's journal and pick the ones that she gets, because I think she's been doing it for so long. Maybe sometimes you might want to watch certain people. I don't do Temu. I do Amazon or, Michael's or Hobby Lobby or in, places around and about. Sometimes I might find it at a bookstore or Marshall's. You'd be surprised what you might find at a bookstore. So, I just do it like that. I still got those double-sided PayPals. I still haven't done my haul yet. And Ladybug, you need to quit buying stuff, because every time you buy something, it makes it hard on me to figure out what to get you for your birthday. Why don't you just voice out? Well, we need to get you for your birthday. Your birthday I'm going to go ahead and send you your stuff, so you won't buy anything. Because I'm afraid you're going to buy something I already bought you. And I'm going to, go like that. So I'm going to go ahead and send you your stuff, girl. You have no choice but to get your birthday present early. Whew, girl, you're going to be buying what I already got you. I'm on pins and needles, girl. So y'all need to slow down. If you got a birthday coming up, slow down, buy, put your hints out there so we'll know what to get you, But I'm going ahead and send it, girlfriend. I have no choice. You're going to be buying what I already got you, so, girl. I got another birthday coming around the same time anyway, so I have 2 birthdays about the same time Ladybug's birthday is. I have to get on to her, too. Say, look, girl. So she knows better. She said, I'll stop. I already know what to get her. She loves Starbucks coffee, so I'm going to get her a Starbucks coffee gift card. But I've got quite a few things. I'm afraid Ladybug's going to start buying all that stuff. Ladybug, stop it. I'm going to send you your gift so you'll quit buying stuff. I have to put my foot down with you guys. Oh, me. So that's what's going on in my world. Just kind of get it and put it in a little box. But I'm going to go ahead and send it. That girl's going to be buying half her birthday. I already picked out for her. And it's sitting here waiting on it. So I am going to go ahead and send it. This might be your birthday card. Oh, me. So this is what I'm working on, the fairies, and they're green. I have other fairies. I have a couple of different kinds of fairies and everything. So, oh, Laura Jones, if you happen to be watching me, go over there and look at Sherry's journal and look at those Temus that she pulls out, because they're really nice. Yeah, those are nice. I also watched Diamond with Jules. She's got some really pretty stuff that she buys at auctions. You know, those are really cool. I never bought a diamond painting from auction. Put a 1 in the chat if you bought a diamond painting from an auction. Now I bought them on sale, you know. But sometimes that can be a bad idea, because sometimes when you get them, they look really good in the picture. Then when you get them, like, ugh, no wonder this was $2.99 or something like that. You know what I mean? So be careful. You know, sometimes it's not as good as it seems to be. I do have some tabletop or fairies. I want to do those too. You know, so I might be doing those too as well. I got Sherry the same thing I got. I saw these and I said, Sherry, you know you want them. She says, I don't need them. I said, you know you do. I wonder if she did this one. I don't know. I didn't watch her. I'm awful. I mean, I don't remember. I did watch, but I don't remember. Yeah, I did watch you, Sherry. She said, you probably did and don't remember. We don't remember what we're doing half the time. We're old folks. But that's okay. But we try to remember. But I know she's done a little green card, so she's already done this one of these cards. So I told Linda, I said she went and got her tooth pulled and all that. I said, did you stick it under the pillow to get the tooth fairy to give you some money? She said, y'all remember that? I remember that. I remember my mother used to tell me, all right now, honey, put your tooth under the pillow, and I'd be crying I lost a tooth, you know. And the tooth fairy come bring you some money. And so I said, okay. And so I stuck it under the pillow. Then when I got a little bit older, you know, a little bit wiser, I told my mother, and I got like $1. I said, dang, I feel like I should have got more than $1. She said, that tooth fairy might have been on the budget. I'll say. She said, what are you going to buy with it? I said, candy. No, girl, you need to go buy you some toothpaste and a new toothbrush. Oh, man. That's funny. Things we believe that our mothers and fathers told us. And they were all just hogwash. But it was a nice fantasy. Now some of them are now made into horror movies. The tooth fairies come into your house and it's like a scary fairy with a big toothbrush because you didn't brush. And the dentist is yelling at you, why didn't you brush? Why didn't you brush? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. I've been reading jokes today. My sister said, that ain't even funny. I don't get it. That's a stupid one. It's like, okay. She said, now I feel like John's in the house with me. Yeah. Yeah. My brother would tell us jokes all the time. He was a joker. He would like to tell jokes, you know, to keep everybody laughing. Keep us laughing. Beats crying, huh? Yeah. I sent Sherry, you know, KY Philly something. I said, I can't wait till you get your gift. And she said, oh, Lord, should I be worried? I said, girl, I don't think there's no diamond paintings in it. She says, shh. She said, that was the sweat I wiped off my eyebrows. You know, one of them emojis, and I started laughing. No, I wouldn't do that. I know she's loaded down with those diamond paintings. I'm trying to keep going. I mean, I've been buying and then I've been doing them. You know, buy and do, buy and do. I feel like, yay, I'm getting there. I love the cards because I like to send them to people. You know, it's a lot of fun to make them for people. I can't wait to take them to the senior citizen home. We're taking a whole bunch of the table topplers to them, and they're also just as excited as we are. You know, they're excited. You know. I mean, I hope they'll put some in a room, you know. I pray to God that they're good people, you know. But you don't know because, you know, you can only hope, you know. That's all you can do. Because I don't have any senior citizens in that home to investigate it, so. But they're really excited that I'm bringing something to them to even think about doing something, you know. I like to see people smile, you know. I really do. I like to bring joy to people. You know, it makes me smile. I got this kitty cat picture for myself to do, you know, from Diamond Art Club, and it's pink. And I thought it'd be real pretty upstairs, but Lord, my sister, she's real ticky, you know. So I'll say, Judy, you know, you feel bad when I die, how you treat me. I used that one on her. She's like, I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. She probably would say that. She feels bad after she fusses about it. I bet you anything she'll say, no, I don't want that picture of that cat, that pink. But it's beautiful. It looks just like it'd be perfect upstairs. I mean, why does everything have to be so ticky? Can't we just have one thing I like? Oh, it's mine. Everything's mine. You know, I'm thinking when she dies, I'm going to put everything on what I like and get rid of her stuff. I'm tired of this ticky stuff. I want something I like. I have pretty good taste. At least I think so. Yeah. It's not like I'm into designs. It's still like, you know, when I first moved out, because my mother wouldn't let me leave dishes in the sink, and I always wanted just one time to leave dishes in the sink. And she'd get so mad at me. Well, she'd whip me real hard. So when I moved out my apartment, first thing I did was I took every dish out of the cupboard and stuck it down in the sink. They weren't dirty, though. And I left them overnight, and I couldn't stand it. I got up, and I went and put the dishes back up, rinsed them all off, and rewashed them. I said, see, she made me like her. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now I can't stand dishes in the sink. That's the first thing I do is look in the sink, see if there's dishes, and if there's one or two, I try to get them up. Sometimes I don't. I try to be strong enough to do it because I don't want to be like her, you know. I want to be able to let go that part of my life, you know. But then again, it's bad to leave dishes in the sink because you could get bugs and everything. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. But no dishes in the sink, boy. Wash them all up and clean out the sink real good because you don't want no bugs in your house. It sure is looking pretty, ain't it? See all the colors, the green and everything. I like to look at the finished process is really cool. You know, as you go along, there'll be a finished process. I was watching this lady do watercolor. Let me see if I can think of it. Let me see. I think her name was, no, I'm going to say wrong. I'm going to say wrong. It's Betty, Sandy. It's a really pretty name. She'll come back. It was me, Miss Southern, you goofball. Well, yeah, that's a good thing. You should come back to my channel. Remind me if it was you. She did watercoloring on the live, and she was using the blow dryer. I haven't seen many people use the blow dryers. When I did some painting one time. I saw it then, you know, they used the blow dryer, but I never seen it. Very seldom seen it on the channel, but she did. She used the blow dryer on her paintings, which is cool. Me and my girlfriend, we used to take art classes for like good muse, for a reason. It was for a cause, like you take a picture of your animal. Well, I didn't have an animal then, so my girlfriend had a cat. So I took the cat's picture and I did it. And I've done somebody else's dog and all that, but it's really that if you couldn't make in the some parts of the animals, I couldn't master that color. And I did good. Still have the cat picture. It's behind that thing I've got up there, that ship up there, but it's behind all that. But I did pretty good. But she had to do the face part, the eyes. The eyes is what I couldn't master the eyes of a cat, Those are hard to do, I think. Now, if you're listening, Ladybug, don't buy anything else. Wait until you see what people are going to get you for your birthday. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Patience. Wait until give people a chance to buy something for you. You've got a lot of friends that might want to buy you something, but you keep buying. They won't say, well, there goes that. Give people a chance to make you smile. Anyway, her birthday's coming up. I think Maheen's birthday's end of this month. But she's in the Philippines. But I won't give her some money so she can go buy her something on her channel. She's monetized, so that makes it easy. If not, I'll be aggravating Sherry about giving her some. I don't know if she has a PayPal or anything, so. You know how that is. I did the fours. I want to do fives because I want to see what color the hair looks. So let's do some fives, guys. See how her hair looks. Yes. Ooh, she's got some pretty hair. Look at those colors. Pop, pop, popping in your face. That was a weird feeling. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, well. It is what it is. And I need it. I'll get it then. Always happens to me. Hold on, guys. I had a drop something on the floor. I'll move it further up. Sometimes my arm gets stuck to it and it falls on the floor. You ever have that happen? This is really pretty. Her hair's sort of like a golden brown color. Excuse me. Well, I don't know much to talk about. I had a lot going on today. I did try that, I told you I was going to eat that fudge. But, it wasn't that great. It kind of tasted like a little bit of a caramel. It had a caramel taste to it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest fudge I ever had. I'll be giving that to the boys at work. They really sweat off everything, so it's good. So, because they're down in that warehouse where it's real hot. I don't know if you've ever worked in a warehouse, but it gets pretty hot in those warehouses. I used to work in the warehouse too, doing stuff. I used to do all kinds of things. I used to work at a dry cleaners. You talk about hot, honey, boom. That's like a sweat joint. Pinning up people's clothes and taking their name in, giving them their clothes back, telling them when it's time it's going to be ready and all that stuff. Well, guys, I've been on here about 30 minutes. But remember, guys, I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to put everybody I talked about in my description, like a diamond tea, granny. Okay, let's think. It's lazy, retired granny. I'm going to put her in the description, crafting enthusiast, and Maheen. Oh, I also watched, wait a minute, Daisy May. Daisy May, yeah, let me put hers in the description. I went to her today and watched her. She's a sweet lady. She goes live every morning, so if you're up the crack of day, go pop in and watch her. First watch Linda and Bella, and then go watch her because she goes live, and you'll meet some new people. Who else did I watch today? I watched a lot of channels. I don't know, but I'll go look at my, where I look at the history, and then I'll put them in for like that. Then y'all know who I watch. I even watched Star's channel. She was doing a video song she made up, I think. It was a pretty song. Okay, guys. Now make sure you go watch all these people because it's important that you help one another and check out each other's links. And everybody's going to be in the description that I watched. And there might be some I didn't watch I put in there too. So y'all can check out people I have watched and everything. And I hope you guys have a great day today. And get out there and make some videos and get to know each other, And check out Connecting Lives. Interest 2020. She has a lot of good information to help your channel. And remember, guys, to keep your faith as a mustard and go out there and make a whipping chat. Let me show me what you've been doing and talk to me. Tell me what's going on in your world. I really like to get to know you guys. And join in. It's an open collab, guys. Bye.